And this part officially puts her into our group. So now we got our fourth member in our party. And guys, welcome to the part a little later in the video here for greetings for Glory Heracles 3. Now there's actually quite a few places to go to since I've done the little roadway. Now since I got the stone ball, I can actually equip her. And just by judging off of the items there, it looks like she'll need some equipment, which will be coming up very soon. But I'm going to take some few detours, because there's a few places that I need to get some new spells for my characters, especially Steia. So let's do that right now. And for this part, we meet besides Temple, and we get a few spells, like Go to Hell, and instead it pretty much gets her average attack spell, which is Aqua, it's a water-based attack spell. The delusion, I believe it takes about between 75 and 95, it's all varied. the next place we're going to go to, there should be a town to the west here. Now, since just to kill time while I'm attacking these enemies here, I should explain about the experience system in this game here. I believe there's a few RPGs out there that are actually similar to this. So basically, of course the enemies here are actually quite hard, but having a fourth member in my party helps. Plus, you notice too that puts Steia in the back, because since she's using a ball, it can attack both the front and rear lines in the enemy. So I found some iron armor, which is, at this point, I don't think that's not that good. That's probably good for selling. But I should say about the experience system. Basically, it overall, that if you're over level, let's say you're 20 level and you go back to the newbie place, you only gonna get 1 XP, which was at the beginning of the game there. But let's say you're 10 levels above here and you attack these type of enemies, you're only going to get 5 XP. And not only the XP takes effect, also the amount of gold takes effect. So basically you can't stay in one area early in the game here to make up levels. So that's probably the worst thing. And not only that, the enemies don't get actually weaker towards you. So unless you're going for a specific item drop from an enemy, it's recommended you don't stay at the same place for too long unless they give extremely high XP from you. So once, these armors, a lot of RPGs, they actually go quite difficult, but this time around they're not. And you notice here, the enemies are starting casting spells a lot more often now. Guard is actually increases their physical attack, but you're not really going to notice, because right now, because you got 4 characters in your party here, they're not going to make much difference anyway. And there's the next destination. So the right hand side of that city there is actually the castle, but I'm not going to the castle as of yet. Excuse me there. Got a lot in my throat there. So of course, new city, and look at that, a tower. But I don't think I'll be jumping off there anytime soon. So you notice here it's nighttime, since the shops aren't open. Either I have to go outside and wait for the sun to come up, or I have to go to the inn there and rest up a bit, sleep. And one thing I didn't mention about the inn system is that if it's morning or daytime, you can either rest and get your hit points up and go out at night, but it doesn't recover your MP, or you can take a full rest. And what's probably interesting is that once you rest, you get time to talk to your party members there. And they usually don't change the way they talk unless a major plot happens. So yeah, so we talked this little person here. Seems to be broken English or whatever, but basically they mentioned about the centaurs. Now you remember the centaurs from the second game there, they were my ally. Now this time around, there seems to be some people around Persia that if they eat centaur meat, that they become immortal. So yeah, we'll get more a little bit later. So right now we got some interesting equipment to buy. So at the moment right now, I'm still sticking with the spears for my hero because there's no significant sword upgrades. And above all, spears have more attack power at this point in time. Now you notice there's a stone bow and bamboo bow. Bamboo bow is actually better than stone bow. Since it's only a few points, I'm going to use it anyhow. And there's one there, I think there's a claw, or yeah, some kind of claw. Yeah, bear claw. I'll just leave that alone. I'm not really concerned about Reen's weapon choice at this point in time. I'm pretty happy with the London, but that might change pretty soon. So right now I'm just checking the items in my equipment there and see which is better. Now I know later on your bag, yeah, it does have a limit and it does fill up pretty quick. And there's some key items that you get or have right now but you can't throw out. And what's even interesting about the item system is that there's a bank coming up, from what I understand, and you don't get it in the beginning, you get it later, you get it much later. Which is kind of it's kind of actually sad if you think about it, that you could really use that bag, you can put your money in, you can put items in it, for a charge of course. But the charge is very small, so it really doesn't matter. And you can see there, I got like 17,000 gold right now, which is a lot, but there are some items later on which can get quite expensive. I believe there's only 2, but there's one that I definitely need to check out, because I believe it might be, I think that could be the best item in the game overall. Not just for the defense, but also the buffs it gets for your intelligence and also your speed. From what I understand, I do not believe there's any items that actually increase your strength, but there's actually a good weapon, just in case, a very broken weapon, sword. It's called the Reasoning Sword. It's very easy to get and actually increases your strength 2 times per hit, but it diminishes 1 MP, so the trade overall is actually pretty good. Man, there's a lot of red hits in this town, isn't there? And look at that, another tower to go up and fall. What could be in this tower here? No, just to fall off. I'm not gonna do that. And you probably noticed earlier in the parts there that before Steia knows that she was immortal, you couldn't fall off any pits because she won't allow to. That's something to bring up anyway, but nevertheless though, more hero stuff. And mind you, anybody can equip the hero stuff. So I'm just going to finish this up here and we'll proceed to the next part. Now before I end the video, I actually went to the far right hand side from the city where I was at, and there's actually another temple there. A lot of interesting things around the city there, if you don't mind walking by foot. You basically talk to these little worshippers and tell them what their deity is. Divide. Take. Guard, I believe guard is, of course, increases your physical resistance. The divide, basically what it does, it takes your MP and divides up to your party members, and take actually takes the MP off the enemies and gives it to you. And from what I read about the take, it's actually quite deadly. The enemies use it all the time, which is much more than a nuisance than anything else there, so I'll definitely have to watch out for that. So you meet this person here, pretty much he's his weapon specialist. I don't think I'll be using him at least at this point here. You can actually overwrite one of the 3 weapon specialists that you have now with you that you're good at. But next though, I'm going to end this video. I believe there's another temple to the far north. I might try to check that. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.